today. From State Farm's
the first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9? From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The drive will start with an option going left. And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26. First carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he'll take this up to the 30, a gain of 4.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. On first down, they'll run with Hunt. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal first down. Here's Murray. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete. These two teams matching up for the second time this year. Their first meeting back in October, week 6. And it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Now Murray. And that is incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith steps away. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. So a PI call going to cost him there defensively. What did you see?
Well, I think it's the right call, partner, because sometimes we'll see officials kind of let them play. But by the letter of the law, that's definitely a penalty.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. The numbers for Walker from last week's effort, 12 carries, 64 yards.
I can't remember the last time we did a game and a coach didn't talk about establishing the run first. But they've lost 2 straight games, so they still want to do that. But they've got to have some contingencies, some other options. Expect them maybe to throw it a little bit to open up things and maybe run it a little bit more later in the game.
Smith on first down. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Marco Wilson. And the Cardinals are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. 1-7, their record here at the midway point of the season. And right now, this organization, more than likely, if you look at it, CD, probably in for a rough second half of the season.
Well, we've seen teams turn things around in other places. I mean, we've seen 1-7 first halves turn into 5-3 second halves. But with this squad, I think these guys aren't playing to get into the playoffs. They're playing for their jobs. So is the coaching staff. They're coaching for theirs. Front office trying to keep theirs. The heat is on from all directions. And what's interesting is a lot of these guys are playing for jobs and trying to keep their positions. It might be just in the league in some other spot.
And this is going to be a Cardinals first down as he's got this up to the 35-yard line.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
He'll get this complete to Rondale Moore. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. Murray going to throw. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. To throw is Murray. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Wilson. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Murray now. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Bobby Wagner, multiple times in All-Pro, in there to drop him for a loss. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. He's got the distance, but it's no good. Wide to the right, and this will remain a scoreless game.
Yeah, 55 yards is anything but a gimme. You've got to really concentrate on your leg swing and proper technique. This time, though, he's unable to convert.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Escaping the pressure right. He'll fire one downfield for Fant. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Marco Wilson. And the Cards are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. The numbers on the ground for Hunt a week ago. 16 carries, 71 yards.
And I know that last week's game is over, but this feels almost like a continuation of what he did in the previous game. It's almost as if in his mind he knitted together the 2 weeks with no break. He's off to a nice start here.
We're scoreless after 1. From just shy of midfield, Murray dancing to his left. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. The offense on 3rd down, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. And complete to Zach Ertz. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Murray now to throw. On the slant, complete to Hopkins. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal. Hunt is in. Touchdown, Arizona. Just power football there, down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come and have to report like they're eligible. But all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Oh, it's out. Smith lost it. And the Cardinals have got it, going the other way. He's at the 30. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. And so the last three drives, you've got 2 interceptions and a fumble. I think we know why they're losing right now.
Without question, and we've seen the evidence, just what you talked about there. If they take care of the football, number one, maybe they're not having this deficit. And number two, maybe they actually have the lead.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They'll try to run with Hunt. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Ethan Carter, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals go up by 2 touchdowns. Prater for the extra point. And that'll make the score 14-0. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Week 9 here in the National Football League. We'll have 9 weeks to go after this. We got a couple of good matchups in prime time to wrap up the first half of the season. Tonight, Tennessee and KC in the AFC. And then tomorrow night, an interconference matchup. Baltimore and New Orleans from the Superdome. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Walker now on 1st and 10. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. Another first down, this time on a gain of 19. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now a play fake, and it's Smith. Out to his left. He hits his target, Lockett. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Here's Walker. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Again, Walker. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Throwing now is Geno. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Will Dissly, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks get a late score here, the final minute of the first half. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that'll make our score 14-7. So that drive, 6 plays, 75 yards. And it all culminates with a Seattle score. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Fields it right around the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And just inside of a minute left, Charles, they got a pretty long field ahead of them. I'm curious to see how they play this, but you would think definitely enough time to at least try to get 3 out of this.
Yeah, you want to move with a nice sense of pace. You want to up the tempo a little bit, but you have to do it with some poise as well. You don't want to go so fast that you hurry yourself into mistakes. There's enough time to put points on the board if they do it right.
And even though they have the lead, you know that they would love to extend this lead before heading to the locker room. Finding room at midfield. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Murray now on first down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. And he finds his tight end, it's Ertz. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. From the 16, Murray finding Ertz again. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. Fourth down, Murray off, and the Cards field goal unit and Matt Prater out there now. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And the 38-year-old vet able to split the uprights, and they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The final shot here before break. Smith rolling to his right. He lets it fly for Lockett. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Marco Wilson. And he will be brought down on what will be... play of this first half. Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Geno Smith getting ready to go again here on offense. And he's looking to take much better care of the football here in half 2 after 3 first-half interceptions.
We don't have to just look strictly at the numbers here. You know what else happens to a team when you turn it over 3 times like that? It erodes confidence in you. And it erodes confidence in the offense. And now you have the defensive guys looking over and saying, what is going on here? And instead of playing for the team, they're playing angry and mad at their teammates.
And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. To throw on 2nd and 6. Smith. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And now the rookie's free. The 30. 10, 5, and they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown. Well, Charles, just some... Visibly frustrated players and coaches on that sideline right now because those halftime adjustments didn't work. The turnover problems continuing here in the second half, and the defense now sitting pretty comfortably as a result of that pick six.
Hey, that's a great observation too, Brandon, because they did make adjustments at halftime. But how about this other group staying a step ahead despite whatever happened in that other locker room? No surprise they're leading, and it's appropriate. Those defenders got to add to the lead directly.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles, if they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback. He's got a man, complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. On first down, Smith. He's going to take another shot here. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. A great effort there. 36 yards. And the Seahawks are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. The fly route works for the TD ground.
And you know what the receivers love to say? If we get even with the defender, we're leaving. And that's exactly what he did all the way into the end zone. And then he was on the business end catching it once he got over the stripe.
And the formula there on the two-point try, they go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Here's Murray. Quick slant caught by Moore. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on third down. Throwing now is Murray. Caught by the tight end Ertz. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Instead of a 3rd and 1 run, they go pass and they get 12 yards out of it. Play fake. Murray. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Flying in to pick up that sack, Jordan Brooks. Phoenix, Arizona's the spot. Glad to have you along for the ride. Third quarter action and a 2nd and 10 upcoming. And he'll be tackled right on the midfield logo. He'll get 5 out of the keeper, but now it's third down. Here's Murray from midfield. Throwing quickly to Wilson. He's got room at the 30. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it's going to yield a new set of downs. They'll give to Hunt here on the option. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. To throw, it's Murray. On the slant, DeAndre Hopkins. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. Handoff up the middle, Hunt. And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. It'll be Murray on the keeper. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's third down. Looking to throw. Murray to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
And those two just have been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Prater's kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
And Seattle now ready to march onto the field. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but, Charles, they look up, and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for...
And, my goodness, another interception. It's Chris Harris with a pick. And the Cardinals are going to get it back here just past the 35. Boy, they get him yet again, Charles. 5 interceptions in this game. You rarely see this, maybe a couple of times in a season, but this defense, they've been fantastic.
It's certainly an example of watching a defense that is in the zone, right? We use that term so often, but most of the time it's for people who are on offense. In this case, it's a defense as a whole, all locked in with each other, all ready to go.
To throw again on second down. Murray, and this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down. They tried the throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive continues. As they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Murray has it knocked loose, fumble, and the Seahawks have picked it up. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line.
Partner, that one looked like it was over. I mean, they had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar, 2-score game, so hold on here, not done in the 4th. And quickly, they get to the line. Looking to throw again on second down. Smith. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Geno now to throw. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25. Throwing again is Smith. And this is caught at the 8. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Up the middle, here's Walker. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Walker once more. And he will again run into a wall as he is stepped at the 4-yard line. Now Smith on 3rd and goal. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Will Disley, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Seahawks have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. Geno's going to throw to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Popular down near the goal line. Quick slant. Nice job there to get in, knock it away.
It was. And one of the other things you're concerned about when you throw that route is to make sure your offensive linemen use their leverage to get the hands of the defensive front down so you can throw it through that little bit of crowd and get it to the receiver. In this event, they did, but a nice play by the defender knocking it away.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Now, Charles, of course, you got to remember, last possession they fumbled. It led to a touchdown. Murray fighting, lost the football, and the Seahawks have picked it up. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
Well, partner, here's where team football gets tested a little bit because I know the defensive guys were over there chilling on the sidelines, and all of a sudden, they heard the sudden change call because that fumble puts them right back on the field. And they've got to go out and finish the game now themselves.
Absolutely. Nursing that slim lead here in the 4th, a costly turnover. Smith's throw into the hands of Fant. And he is out of bounds inbounds right around the 10-yard line. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. So not quite a first and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Straight ahead, Walker. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Smith on 3rd down. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss it? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Noah Fant from 4 yards out. And the Seahawks' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Well, defense are going to have to start doing something different because this guy's absolutely carving them up, especially down here in the red zone. He's been one of the top receiving tight ends here in the first half of the season.
And no, they don't get it. Incomplete. And now they really have to be second-guessing themselves. Could have had the lead here in the 4th. Instead, we stay tied. Boy, hard to ask for a better game thus far. 27 apiece is our score as the kick's away. Taken in at the 3. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. Now the pass, and it's into the arms of Hopkins. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. They run the option here on 1st and 10. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. On 2nd and 9, Murray throws towards Ertz. He's got it toward the sideline. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And 3rd and 8 now. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. Screen pass to Connor. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Running with Hunt here out of the shotgun. Jordan Brooks on the tackle.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there that keeps them advancing the ball.
Now an option play on 2nd down. They'll wind up getting 3 on the keeper there, but it leads to a 3rd down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They'll run the option on 3rd and short yardage. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 20. Pete Carroll none too pleased with that last call. He's going to throw. So that challenge not successful there. And that's going to cost him the first of his timeouts. And now Murray's going to set up the throw. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. All tied up, less than 2 minutes to go. Working with a 2nd and 3. And they'll give to Hunt here on the option. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively they burn it here with 1:51 left. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try to run for the first down with Hunt. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hunt. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Hunt will try going up the middle. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. On 3rd down, here's Hunt. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky. So here comes the veteran Matt Prater in a big spot in this ball game. This to take the lead here in the final minute. Prater's kick is good. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. And I tell you, when it comes to needing a field goal in closing seconds, pressure situation, there's something to be said for having a veteran kicker trot out there.
Agreed. It's so nice to have someone you can rely on, someone who you know has done it before. And this guy's as cool as they come, isn't he?
And Seattle now ready to march onto the field. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6. And that's intercepted yet again, and that could be the backbreaker. Jalen Thompson picks it, and the Cards have just about sewn up this football game. Down to a knee goes Murray, as that will just about wrap this thing up. So it's a win here for the Arizona Cardinals. And I tell you what, I can't remember a defensive performance as good as this one. They seemingly forced turnover after turnover after turnover every time you turned around.
Yeah, you could just keep going with it, can't you? After turnover, after turnover. As this game unfolded, they were doing all the dictating, right?